Well, we're back out in the shop and we're going to continue with the wood rack. I'm Rick, and this shut the heck up, you stinking roosters. You're down for your sanity. This is the shack. Hello and welcome. Hey, if you're new to the channel, first time stopping by, thank you so much for taking some of your time out to view. Always ask that you would consider subscribing, and if you do, ring the ding 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 that bell down there so you are notified when these videos do come out. Give it a thumbs up, like it, and share. It definitely helps the channel. With the current situation as it is these days, the main thing is to stay busy. Don't let this get you down. Get your mind off of it. That's why I'm saying get out and do something. In your garage, in your man cave, it doesn't matter. It's even in the house. Just get busy and take care of these little things that have been issues that you've just been putting aside. Maybe you didn't have enough time. Little annoyances that maybe you just let it go because it wasn't critical enough. Now it is. Now is the perfect opportunity to get all these little things done. Get it off your checklist. So when all this is lifted, everything's in order and everything's sweet and it's good to go. And you're going to give yourself a big pat on the back because you stayed busy. You got all these things done. Now it's time to go like gangbusters and let's have fun. So until that time, we can still have fun and do. We're just a little limited. Well, we're back out in the shop and we're going to continue with the wood rack. Now the one thing I want on my rack is I don't want it just level. I want it tilt a little bit up. If I have round stock, it will roll in and not roll off. So I just have one screw in the bottom of this just to hold this up on here. See, it's a little bit, it's loose. I have my stock level in here. Now if I set this on here, if you can see that, that is dead on. That is good right there. So what I want to figure out is how far up do I want this so it slopes down. What I need is I need to raise this front up to get an angle, so if I have any round stock, the natural force of gravity will pull it towards the wall. The reason I'm doing this is if there's vibration, the door closing, if there, maybe there's even an earthquake, we do have in California. Instead of this vibrating, bouncing, and falling off, the natural force of gravity will pull it in to the wall. That's what I want. I want it to go this way, not out and in onto my head or on the ground or something. So what I'm going to do, they were saying 2 cents worth? I'm giving 3 cents worth. A penny, 3 pennies, or it's almost 1/8 of an inch. So that's what I'm going to use. I want 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to put 3 pennies there. That's my 1/8 of an inch. And basically, I'm going to raise this up now till that's level. Against the wall. Right there is perfect. That's level. So I'll give you a couple of quick examples. Now that that is at a natural slope and it should roll in, bounces on there. So instead of it going off, that can get rolled that way. So I'm going to bounce a little more. If I go that way a little bit, come on, roll. There it goes. Natural gravity will make it roll in. So here's a piece of copper tubing, same difference, we bounce on there. So if it goes in. One more, just so you know. Pull it out, it stops. It won't come out. Tap it, it goes in. So that is perfect. 3 pennies here, level that out to here, gives it just enough angle, and now the natural force of gravity will pull it in. Hopefully I can get this in here. I want to get my angle set. And I'm going to try something to get this angled to set just right. And with my angle finder, I'm going to put this against the blade. I'm going to split the two. Get this up here. The carbide tips. I don't know if I can keep this up while I got this here. And I'm going to tap this over right there. That lines up perfectly. If you can see this, but the mark is at 1 degree. So I am 1 degree off center. Now I'm going to utilize as many of these as I possibly can. This I do not want to show. So this is going to be the outside. This is the inside. So I'm going to make sure I mark these. So I want to angle this cut now. Instead of being flush, I want to angle it so it tips up 1 degree. So this is the pivoting point. I want to bring it up. So I want it cut here down to there. So that way I know which way I'm going to set it on the blade. This will always go against the fence depending on which side I need to cut. I can only do one side at a time, so this is one side of the brackets. Then I got to move this, reset it, and do the other side. So I have a stop block. And I'm trimming these all the same angle. Now that I have a set cut, because one whole side I cut the one on the other, I got to stack up the finish, but I want to make sure this is going to work properly before I go any further. So that's against the wall, this is level. Perfect. So I'm going to set this in here. And hopefully I've got the back at an angle where it brings it up and we should be good to go. Okay, see how we are. Bubble is off just a little bit. Put my 3 pennies in again. Hopefully that should level it out. And it does. Perfect. So I'm going to roll that out. Stops. It won't go. Push it. Perfect. So that's good. We got a 1 degree cut. Just enough to angle it, almost 1/8 of an inch. And these are only 16 inches plus 1.5 inches. That's 17.5 inches out. So it just barely clears my rolling lumber cart. I'm gonna roll it out. It's too much of an angle, it stops. Perfect, so I'm gonna go outside and cut the rest of these and we can start getting this finished. I don't know how much I'm really going to get done today. I have a tendency to, for the lack of a better word, zone out. I've been sitting here kind of looking at my pieces I have out there, looking at my compound miter saw, looking at this, and in my mind I'm thinking about 50 different ways to do the next step. I'm overthinking it, and I do that a lot, and it's a bad habit of mine. You have to stop and I have to go, all right, Rick, this is not close tolerances. You're getting a little too anal here, my friend. Wake up, Rick. Wake up. Knock, knock, knock. Wake up. Okay. And that's a big problem of mine. I'll do that and I will literally zone out for about an hour because I'm overthinking this, trying to think I could do this, I could do that. And I got to stop. There are often situations where I waste too much time that way. Now my solution to myself, because I'm overthinking it, what I'm going to do, make it easy on myself to quit overthinking this. I am not going to go into all the things I was thinking of. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go outside. No more overthinking it. This is what I'm going to do. I'll show you for the first one. Leave these out. Love the glue dots. And that little drip is exactly why I put this piece to protect my stock. So I'm going to put this on here. Oops. That should be plenty on that side. There. Alright, so I'm going to put slight pressure on this now. Try to get this lined up properly. I'm going to squeeze this down until it hits both equally. That's good there. I'm going to clamp those two. Now I can get this top done. It's good there. Squeeze that. Good, I like that. This is good enough. Now, put my air gun in. I have my nails loaded right. Now, we got her. Comes off, and then we have one. Now I got about 15 more of these to make. I've got about 6 of these made, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this now. I put another bolt in the top, so this isn't going to go one way or the other. It is staying plumb now. What I'm going to do, I'm taking my 3 pennies, I'm going to set them here. This is level here. Going to set this on there. And now I can raise this, make sure it's against the wall, and there is level. It's flush there. I have this adjusted so it is at the angle that I want it, so my stock will roll in. I'm going to put me a nail here, 2 nails just to hold this. Then I'll put some screws in. This is just to hold it so it doesn't move. Put a couple of screws in for now. You just want to hold this here. Oh, pick that one up later. Mind your way. Oh damn, I lost 2. Yeah, how many am I going to go through here? There it goes. Perfect. This is my spacer piece. And this one, dropping nails and battery dying. How much more technical difficulties can I deal with? So, as I was stating, that's the spacer. This is going to go on there. There it goes. There, all the way down. Nice and snug. Put my 3 pennies up here, adjust this, nail it so it holds, put some screws in. This shelf to the next one are spaced at 6 inches. Then I go 8 inches from the 3rd to 4th and 4th to 5th. I'm going to continue this. I'm going to make all these up first. Then I'll see how far along I can get. But I'm just going to end this video. You don't need me to see all that. You know basically what I'm doing. So tune in tomorrow when I finish this up, hopefully. I do have some things I have to do in the morning. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. When I get the video out, you can continue to follow me along. And every day, as I am doing something, staying busy, I want you to do the same thing. You see what I'm doing. I don't have to get this done all in one day. 4 to 6 hours, all I'm asking you to get out and do something. Either do something in the house, take care of maintenance, maybe room you've been wanting to paint. This is the perfect time. Take the necessary precautions, get you a gallon of paint, come home, and now you got a couple of days, you can paint that room. Take care of things you can now. given the situation we are in, utilize it to your advantage as I am. Nice, clean, white wall. Can't wait to finish that, but I got to finish this rack first. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. Take back your shack. Do this for your sanity. I'm waiting for them one day call a wagon on me. See you next video. Come back tomorrow. We continue.